Afternoon, everyone. Oh, I gotta turn on. The stream is going in a second monitor. I cannot bear to watch myself. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to some Dark Souls 2. I've got a spare hour or two before I'm going to meet up with some family for some R&R on this relaxing weekend. So I thought, hey, I should just play The Witcher 3. That's what I actually should have done. But instead, we're playing Dark Souls 2 because I got to get a little bit further. Turn down my microphone. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. I know some folks are not from the U.S., so you don't have Memorial Day. You don't have tomorrow off work, but I do, which is great. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Are you selling new stuff yet?
Well.
Dead Again is a great name for a spell. Hex that casts a dark flame upon corpses, causing them to combust violently. Hexes such as these that tamper with light itself are particularly abhorred. Interesting.
No interest. Suit yourself.
Well, don't get all offended, lady. Alright, do I have any souls I can consume? No. So, the question is where we go next. So, we defeated Spider-Man and lit that bonfire.
Bearer of the curtain, seek soul, seek the king, lest this land.
So now what? It's like we could seek Drangleic Castle, I think would be technically the next route. Or we could start doing the DLC. Hasoon says, sorry I'll not be able to watch you to watching top-level fighting games, but I'll still try to monitor chat. Thanks, Hasoon. Appreciate it. Always kind for you to spare your time in any way that you can. Cyberraptor X. Patrick, you've been witching. I sure have. Not too far. Probably played, what, like 7-8 hours? But really enjoying it so far. So I don't know. Well, maybe we should go check out the first DLC. Let's go poke around the DLC. Let's go poke that DLC. So let's see. You would find the first DLC behind. It's behind Black Gulch, right? I don't know. How do people feel about it? People have explored the DLC. Feel free to weigh in. Otherwise, I think like what the next thing is that you have to like fight that giant, like do the giant thing. People asking how was Fury Road? Went and saw Fury Road last night. Fantastic, great. Really enjoyed it. Action movie of the summer for sure. Hard to imagine anything topping that, and it's kind of amazing to watch that and Age of Ultron, you know, relatively back to back. In which, you know, I enjoyed Age of Ultron quite a bit, but you know, come on. You know, Age of Ultron is a CG fest, and not that there isn't CG in Fury Road, because there definitely is, but man, there's just something about the practical effects in Fury Road that just it just felt tangible in a way that other games or other movies don't. And Age of Ultron, you know, is just CG all over the place by the nature of what they're trying to display, right? Like, how are you going to do all of that stuff with practical effects? It's just not going to happen. Mad Laughter, Tina Turner vs. Furiosa, make your choice. That's a tough choice, my friend. Tina Turner is pretty great in Mad Max 3 Thunderdome, which I did not find to be a particularly good movie. The first half was okay. The second half was just really bad. And as such, I did not particularly enjoy it. But Tina Turner's in it, and Tina Turner's pretty good. Key ahead, therefore try home. Close. Oh. Do I need a key? I need a key to get in here? Well, that's not a bonfire. Not a bonfire. The sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. Here where our heart had therefore money bags. Like a dream. Maybe I can't do this yet? Here? Are you guys the keys? Magic ahead. Think carefully. Key ahead, therefore try ladder. What ladder? Is there a ladder around here? Chat, feel free to weigh in. Otherwise, I guess I could look it up, but... Have I not unlocked what I need to do in order to access this DLC? Let me in! Let me in! You can't do it yet, otherwise door would open automatically. It says flowers and honey. Oh, okay. Fine. Bye, DLC. I wonder where I get that key then. Maybe I just need to get further in the game. Alright, well I guess that means what? The next step is to do that stuff I was talking about, which I think isn't... You, like, touch the forest giants? Right? Something like that? Right, like somewhere over here? I suppose I could have brought my iPad out so I could look at a walkthrough to point me in the right direction. I mean, I've played this before, I just don't quite remember. Yeah. Is there a thing over here? Hey, buddy. Yeah. Seed of a tree of giants. Giant recipes. Hey, buddy. Oh, we are just in a heap of trouble right now. Get over here, Dennis. Ah. Get out of here. No longer wanted. Destiny's Patrick, I know I recognize your name from podcasts I used to listen to in the past. Which magazine or site was that? What was the podcast called? Maybe you remember me from G4, which was the, I was on Feedback with Adam Sussler. Wasn't on any podcasts at EGM, Giant Bombcast, Giant Bomb. What else would be the one? To get the doors open, according to Ethrips 3, to open the doors, you need an item from the Well in Majula for the first DLC. Before you got the game, the DLC, you got the items in your inventory. I guess they had to place them in the in-game somewhere. So now I've got the Seed of the Giant. Where's the other giant? In this area? Man, I can't, I don't particularly. I know it's like in the beginning areas. Where? Right, there's one. There's a thing near Cardinal Tower. I thought I needed a key for that. Isn't there something around here? Hey, buddy. Keep it to yourself. Hey, Patrick. From Mark Cramhim. Mark Cramhim. Really enjoyed the videos of you showing your wife learning Splunky the first time. Are you going to do more videos like that? Always cool seeing the moments where someone starts to enjoy something they were never exposed to. Absolutely. She actually just asked if I could load up Splunky on my Vita so that she could play more of it. So she fully intends to dive deeper into Splunky. Where? All right, we might have to just dive into. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? There's one over, okay. All right, all right. Alas, nothing happened. So that's not it. Darn you, giant. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look at a walkthrough. I think there's another thing over here. Alright, like if we come... Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I get it. You're all very kind. No. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Damn it. Just let me through. Oh, for the Giants, you need to progress further in the game. Oh, well then, let's see. Well, where do we go next? I guess I'm just confused on where the next stop is. Alright, there's this thing over here. Produce the symbol of the king. Right, okay. So, well, we've checked the things that I thought. And none of them were what we needed to do. Get out of here, buddy. Alright, let me let's see. Let's load up. Ye ol' Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. What next? It's not cheating if you've done it before and you've just forgotten what to do next. Drangleic Castle. Drangleic? Drangleic. To find Drangleic Castle, you need to travel back to the ruined fork road to bonfire in the shaded woods. If you've already explored the path to the left, you can skip parts of this section. Aha! Path to the left. Well, put the chat back. Destinies, would it be difficult, weird, going back to Dark Souls 2 after playing Bloodborne? Really digging Bloodborne. It's a little bit odd, for sure. Just because it's just a slower game. You know, Bloodborne is just much faster, and you know, in Bloodborne you're encouraged to fight enemies and then back off from enemies, or not back off from enemies, whereas in Bloodborne or in Dark Souls there's a lot of you know, playing much more defensive. At least, you know, that's how I've always played the game. Alright, moseying our way to Drangleic Castle. I guess we could also do the... so I guess we still have a decent chunk of the game before, you know, we've... Yep, that's an ambush. Alright. It appeared that arrow was curving quite a bit. Seems like you're cheating, my friend. Striker 1121. Dual wielding looks fun. Yeah, I have really enjoyed dual wielding so far in Dark Souls 2. You know, you kind of dual wield by default in Bloodborne, and I don't miss my shield as much as I thought. And I think by not playing with the shield, it you know, forces you to become a much better player, because you can't avoid. Or you have to avoid attacks that otherwise you could kind of, Oh! A lot more of these invisible soldiers in Scholar of the Sin edition. Scholar of the First Sin. Yes, I think so. Whoop. Delivery Flame, how much witchering have you been doing? That's not a guy. A fair amount. I have played, you know, probably 7 to 10 hours. I've made it, the world is now opened up, so to speak. I made it out of White Orchard, which I think is kind of the tutorial area. And now the game is kind of my playground. Oh, this is another one of the DLCs, huh? Interesting that they actually placed it there as opposed to adding an area. W. Matthew, any update on your E3 plans? It is looking like I am not going to E3 this year. I'm on the home team for Kotaku, spearheading a lot of our coverage, of which, you know, there's a lot to do from home. There's lots of things to be taken care of, and so for the first time since 1998, I will not be going to E3, which I was a little bummed about at first, to be quite honest, but, you know, it's going to be a different experience. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I'm not disappointed. I am definitely a little bit disappointed. You know, it means I won't be able to catch up and hang out with the Giant Bomb guys. They had asked if I wanted to be on the show, and I said, well, being on the show requires me being there. So probably not. I will probably have to turn down that opportunity. Oh, you monster! So that means, you know, I'll still be writing about E3, covering E3. It'll just be in a manner that is different than what I'm used to, maybe what you guys are used to from me. You know, we'll probably still do, I'll probably do some like live stream Q&As, discussions of the announcements that come out. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So still be ways to hang out. You are a jerk. Stop rolling. W. Matthew, well, at least you can meet up with them at PAX. Absolutely. I fully intend on being at PAX Prime this year. I intend to be at PAX East next year. I was bummed to have missed out on PAX East, but, you know, I had just switched jobs and I needed a break. So, not unhappy about skipping that event. But I will definitely be hanging out going forward. Ooh, rain. Pretty, pretty rain. Oh, I remember this section being really annoying. Whoop. Expert dodging. Not expert dodging. I could demonstrate both at the same time. I gotta get rid of that poison moss out of my inventory. And I also need to go spend a bunch of money on life gems. Wow, a lot of people died here. So sorry for all of you. Oh, isn't this section of the game where you have to fight two dudes at once? I remember that fight being super annoying. There's a couple of annoying, Damn it! Just missed it. Not quite a match. Did I miss a bonfire?
This castle is, but nonetheless, to bring an end.
No bonfire around here. Jumping and then oversight. Tongue but hole. Nice job. Hurrah for bonfire. Where? Where is your bonfire? Show me your bonfire. Death ahead. Ranged battle. Maybe not. Maybe no bonfire. I don't see one. W. Matthew asks, what do you think of the fact that everyone and their mother knows Fallout 4 is going to be there? It has to be the worst kept secret ever. Hey, I think Bethesda is more than happy to have people speculating and excited about the possibility of Fallout 4 being there or not being there. It's hard for me to imagine that it's not going to be at the show. But it works for them. It's advantageous for them in every direction. People are speculating about the game without them even announcing the game. That's called free marketing. So I think they're more than happy to have everyone discuss Fallout 4 without having to actually do any real marketing quite yet. So that's the game that far and away, I think like a lot of other people, I am so excited to see. You know, just, oh good God. God, how did I miss both of those? Some people in the chat discussing Life is Strange, of which I played the 3rd episode, which has quite the cliffhanger, let's say. But please, no spoilers in the chat for people that have not had a chance to play it or are waiting for it all to be completed before touching the game. But I think I might have to do a Life is Strange spoiler chat video at some point, just because, yeah, there is a lot going on in that game. That is really worth talking about. I don't blame people for disliking the game. Huh? I think the writing is really clunky. Oh. Isn't there a bonfire over here? Oh, you son of a... God damn it. Fight me, you monster. Oh! Ah! Gosh, everyone's scaring me here. Oh, right, so you have to defeat the enemies in order to open the door. That's right. But there's something about Life is Strange that I find really endearing. Like, it has a lot of heart. I think the dialogue is really bad, and anytime that I mention Life is Strange on Twitter, it's just a countdown until Kara Ellison mentions how much she hates the game because the dialogue is so horrendous. And I don't even necessarily disagree with her. Be wary of dark spirit, therefore despair. Bonfire required ahead, but sadness. This is a merchant, right?
Who are you? And by whose permission? This castle is a domain. His Highness, you are a guest. Do you seek an audit? Unfortunately, my lord, the Queen had. My lord me, our king, King Fang. The king had long ago, she, the king, with the golem to celebrate victory. The Queen brought the peace, the Dar. Is this? Where am I? Who are you? And by whose?
I think the bonfire is over here. To the right. Behind that guy, I think. Oh, nope, that was the not a bonfire. Shoot. Where's that bonfire? I know there's one around here. thank God. Woo! Praise the sun, my friends. Praise the sun. Alright, let's head back and buy some life gems. Ninny Jams, I think there are dialogue things that are super on the nose and trying too hard. The scene in the past latest episode. But I think it fits the exaggerated world they've created. People talk like that these days. Yeah, I think, you know, the general critique is that the characters in Life is Strange talk as though they are stereotypical caricatures of teenagers as opposed to how teenagers might actually talk. And I think it's, you know...
We can all do
oh, thank you.
these stones.
I think it's a little in between. I think it definitely sounds like adults writing how they think. Teenagers talk, and then it's, you know, not really. Alright, let's buy 10 of those. Buy 26 of those. Of course, we are talking about a game in which, you know, time travel and rewinding time, you know, to help people not get splashed by a nearby car that is going to hit a puddle. So, you know, I think I agree with Ninny Jams that, you know, in some ways, their goofy tone is appropriate. It's just a matter of, you know, how much of that is intentional and how much of that bothers you. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go for broke. Alright, now we are set on life gems. Drangleic Castle! Alright, now I can feel much more confident exploring. I'm probably gonna go ahead and light a torch. This area is pretty dark. How Not to Dodge, an instructional video by Patrick Klepek. Use the symbol of the king. Okay. Ching. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guys here, right? Feed them. Feed them. Slowly try and wake them up. I think some of them have enemies hidden inside them as well. Yep, like that. That's Sentinel. Woo! Goodbye. I'll happily take whatever you're guarding, my friend. Mastodon Greatsword, which is a fantastic name for a weapon. One thing I will really say that I've tremendously enjoyed about The Witcher is that, God, the names in that game are just fantastic. The names of towns, the names of enemies. Everything is stupendous. Hey, I killed your brother. I can kill you. Oh, or not. Or not. Spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon. Kind of sounded like my dog was scratching at the door. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, you're still there. Okay. That's cool. I will accept that outcome. Oh. Let's go ahead and kite all of these guys over here. Seems like none of them will quite go past that little entrance to the room. That's fine. Take your hits. I just want to clear things out to the best of my ability. Is this another sentinel? Yes. Okay. Definitely don't want to have to fight more than one. Aw, really gotta take that out of my inventory. Whew. Nasty. One more strong hit, though. Down for the count. All that for a Pharaoh's Lockstone. I don't doubt any of this is worth all of this effort. Is that dude just stuck? Okay. Oh! Man, brutal. Yep. Ooh. Alright, I believe that clears the room. A little bit rapey. Hey Patrick, good to see you on here again, man. Love your streams. Keep it up, bro. Royal Soldier's Ring +1. Yikes. He was upset that I decided to interfere. Alright, I think we're done here. So let's go hit up that bonfire. Reset the room. Look at that cool samurai. What up, Sam? Sam the samurai. Ow. Jeez. Oh, man. Bravo, you two. You managed to put me into a corner. Quest for Seattle. Here's a secret, Patrick. None of this room is worth it. Well, I know that now. I know that now. Okay, let's... some discussion happening in the chat about the Polygon review of The Witcher 3, which specifically talked about sort of the depiction of women and the lack of people of color, you know, basically diversity issues in The Witcher 3, and the fact that there was, you know, kind of a minor shitstorm over that. But I think it's, you know, totally fair for Polygon to take issue with whatever they want to take issue with, right? Like, you can debate them on the merits, but I think people tend to get upset purely on the existence of the discussion when there are, like, you know, I think as someone rightly pointed out, if you want, like, pure discussion of, like, you know, graphics and, you know, what we kind of traditionally talked about as game reviews, like, a lot of people like that exist. Like, you know, I have my feelings on folks like Total Biscuit, but those are the types of coverage that he provides. So if you want that, it totally exists. And I think it's kind of odd to get up in arms over Polygon's approach or any particular review, because if what you want is just, you know, a very specific interpretation or critique of the game, like, that stuff exists out there. What's wonderful about today is that if there is a particular voice. Where's... Ow! You son of a... Stop it! And this area is dark. I think this is one of my favorite areas in the game, actually, because I love the fact that you're not quite sure what is real. So you kind of have to double check everything, run by every enemy. Are either these guys going to come to life? I feel like there are more of these statues in this version of the game. Alright, well, I can't bother with you right now. Oh, I remember this room. Super creepy, and I think it's also a trap. I want to say that I died in here. I feel like something bad happens when I do this. Yep. That just made me jump. Oh, god damn it. Hello? Hello? Nitty Jams. Hey, be glad you're not in sports journalism. I wrote a post about a player being on trial for rape, and I got hate mail telling me to leave the guy alone and let him play football. Woo. 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 Oh! Cornered on these stairs. Oh. Read message. We have curse fleeing. Oh god! That's really good! That's very clever. Bravo, Dark Souls 2. That is a great little touch. Oh. Dude, you don't need to swing so dramatically. You trying to go viral with your moves there? Like, oh, if I just look super cool. Alright, these guys are not coming to life. There's a bonfire around here, too. What? Ah! Shit! Yeah! Alright, let's put this on even ground. Oh, that's... way more NPC invasions in Scholar of the First Sin. Come on. You are almost dead. Thank you. And I actually kind of like that because why do I still have the cat ring on? What are we doing with my life? Life ring. Ring of Blades. What's the other one I just got? Royal Soldier's Ring +1. Nah, we're fine. As Sassoon and some other people point out, the increased NPC invasions seem to be, you know, a way of trying to give people a little bit of the experience of what it's like to play online for people that don't do that and don't experience sort of regularly dealing with. Oh. Okay, come on. Give me your flair for the dramatic, friend. I really like the design of this enemy. The shield is just super cool. Oh. And even though they're fairly easy to take out, there's just something, I don't know, there's something kind of elegant and beautiful just to that enemy in particular. So I know... there is a bonfire around here somewhere. Pointless. And maybe it's down there? Ah, I feel like maybe it's down there. Down the ladder on the side. There's a ladder? I was about to jump. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Secret bonfire. No? Right, there's like... boom. There you are. Hello, friend. Ninja Jams, can you get rid of player invaders outside of dying or killing them? I don't know. -9, you're skipping that bonfire, buddy. He plays so painfully safe. Hey, I play to win, and I've already beaten this game, so, like I said, nothing to prove.
You again?
DJ Rumham yanks Ethernet cable out. Invader banished. It's true. That's one way to do it. Did that just put me out of range for leveling up?
Bearer of see, lest this.
Nope. And go spend the rest on life gems. So what have people been playing this weekend? Oh, -9. I was remarking on you not wanting to jump down the ledge and instead find the ladder. That's funny. Ah, no. But what are people playing this weekend? I assume a lot of people are playing The Witcher 3. How are people enjoying The Witcher 3? I need to catch up on another Game of Thrones episode. I'm still one behind on that, and the 4th episode comes out next week. Digital Cantina's playing Arkham City. How do you feel about Arkham City relative to Arkham Asylum? I enjoyed Arkham City, but ultimately liked Arkham Asylum better. Even if, like, Arkham City is, like, a better game? Sort of a weird statement, I know, but that's kind of how I felt about it. But then again, I haven't played Arkham Asylum since it came out, so maybe I wouldn't feel that way if I went back. Ronald Bryan, 18 hours into The Witcher 3, and I just met the Bloody Baron. Oh, I'm dealing with the Baron right now as well. But I am not 18 hours, so you are spending your sweet time exploring. D-Day DJ Sunset. Are you talking about that new indie game, or are you talking about Sunset Overdrive?
You have fought I am a true mon, the last. He found, but in the end. Visit. We have no need.
Sparkletone. Box Boy for me, need to finish it. Great game. Love Box Boy. Not too long, sticks around just long enough, and what's amazing about it is that it constantly surprises you with new mechanics all the time. Just, what a terrific game. What a terrific game. Whoop, let's power stance this. Right, so there are two guys here. Remember, this one caused me some headaches the first time around. But I feel like with my maces, I feel like I might be able to make short work of both of these dudes. So you basically need to like kite them away from one another and sort of time their attack animations to what you want to do. So that's a perfect opportunity. And now this fight should become trivial. Jeez! Oh! Look at all that damage! Oh, it's all the damage. My God. See you guys.